Exam Matrix, the basics. This video explains how to construct the basic part of the matrix I came up with to efficiently and accurately answer multiple hurdle questions on the Navy's Musician Advancement Exam. In subsequent videos, I will add on to this basic structure with items like transposition and tendency tones, but for this video I am just focusing on modes. Start by writing C, D, E, F, G, A, and B, the C major scale, across the middle of your paper. Be sure not to repeat the C. Then draw a line above and below the letters. For this next part, don't worry about writing out sharp or flat symbols, as we will address those a little later. Above the C, write the circle of fifths, or sharp keys, moving upward in the column. Below the C, write the circle of fourths, or flat keys, moving downward in the column. Now fill out each scale, again not writing in the flats or sharps. This is the most time-consuming part of the construction. Let's speed it up a bit. In each column above the C major scale, find the F, then write a sharp sign next to it and all of the letters above it. Do the same for each column. If for some reason you have missed a scale when writing out the circle of fifths, you will find one of your columns does not have an F. Go back and check your first column to correct the error and then continue on. Do the same below the C major scale by finding the B, then writing a flat next to it and all of the letters below it. Be sure you don't cross the lines drawn above and below the C major scale. Above the basic structure, write each mode as it corresponds to the white key scales on the piano. There are many mnemonics for this order, such as, I don't punch like Muhammad Ali. The goal is to name each column from left to right by Ionian, Dorian, Phrygian, Lydian, Mixolydian, Aeolian, and Locrian. Next, number each row starting with the circle of fifths and numbering up the column from 1 to 7. Do the same, numbering down the column from 1 to 7 for the circle of fourths. Now we can start to answer parts of those multiple hurdle questions. For instance, if you want to know what Mixolydian scale has 4 sharps, you find your Mixolydian column and the number 4 above the C major scale, and where these meet you will find B Mixolydian. If you want to know what Dorian scale has 5 flats, you find your Dorian column and the number 5 below the C major scale, and where these meet you find E flat Dorian. If you want to know what the third note of an E flat Dorian scale is, you find the E flat in the Dorian column, and starting on the note as tonic, count 3 columns to the right, and you see G flat is the third of an E flat Dorian scale. You can spell entire scales with this chart. For C sharp Phrygian, find your Phrygian column and locate C sharp, starting here and reading the row to the right, and then wrapping around to the first column until you return to tonic. You get C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G sharp, A, and B. So this is my matrix. If you find it helpful and would like some practice questions, leave a comment or send me a message on Facebook. I will be posting more videos of the other features of my matrix over the next few weeks.